Hey guys, so in my whole floating around YouTube and Instagram and all that jazz, I discovered or I heard about this app. It's called Shop Hush, right? And apparently they have a bunch of dupes for very popular palettes, okay? So of course, me being the curious person that I am, I picked some up. I picked a few up. And so I wanted to kind of test them side by side of the original palette. So what they have on that app, it's kind of like your Wish apps, that kind of stuff. So they have various brands, like they have Sigma, they have other brands. I can't remember off the top of my head, but they have brands. And then they have these kind of off brands that are duping palettes basically like exactly, okay? So, you know, whereas like the new Wet n Wild palettes that came out, those are kind of like, oh, we have the same color scheme and our colors kind of match, but we don't look exactly like them. Yeah, these palettes that I picked up from Bad Habit, they look exactly like the palettes that I already have, right? So today I wanted to compare the Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism, which is limited edition. It's probably still out as of the first week of January 2018. So it's probably still out, but it is limited edition, right? And compare that to the Bad Habit Aura palette, right? Guys, I mean, like, they're the same. Okay, so I'm going to do very similar looks, or the same look using the same colors, and I'll probably when I come back, of course, I'm gonna do an eye look, talk y'all through the eye look. And then once I wear the palette, I'll come back this afternoon. I don't like my foundation today. I used Makeup Forever because I'm trying to Project Pan this, right? And so I'm using it, and I don't like non-full coverage foundations. I just don't. And it's not full coverage, and it's really getting on my nerves because I can see through, even though I color corrected, and maybe it's my color corrector that's fucked up or messed up, excuse me. Anyways, so I'm gonna do one eye with Prism. So I'm gonna start with Prism, and then I'm gonna do the second eye, the other eye, with the Bad Habit palette. Okay, so I wonder if I'm gonna talk through this. Let's talk through this. That'll be easier. Fluffy brush, and I'm going to, I said in my last video that I wanted to do something using this kind of, this Osiris color, right? Maybe it'll focus, yeah. So this Osiris color, and I wanted to do that because there's hot pink glitter in it. So I will probably be using a glitter glue, just because that's a little bit easier. So what I'm going to do is go in with Eden into my crease. I'm actually going to mix Eden and Parallel, these two, into my crease. Okay, so the dupes for those two colors, I mean, this basically almost has the same setup. It's going to be Vibe from the Bad Habit and Awakening. So I'm going to go into both of those. Okay, so a little crease definage. I'm going to get a pointy brush, and I'm going to keep track of time. I'm going to, let me see. Okay, so I'm gonna get some pointier brushes and I'm gonna go in with that black. Okay. And this is Obsidian, this one right here. And in this one, the Bad Habit, it's Immortal. So that black is like super duper extra on this side. It's like it blew out like all the way, which is not what I wanted. So I'm gonna have to blow the black out over here. Okay, and then for my lids, let me see how this swatches first. Where's my glitter glue? I might use some glitter glue. Okay, so this is the color, and I think I need to use some glitter glue. That's the color. So I think I am going to use some glitter glue. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of Too Faced glitter glue. Just put that on my lid. Like so. And I'm gonna go into Obsidian. And then I'm going with a shader brush and just kind of softening that edge. Okay. And then glitter glue again, other side. The dupe for that color is going to be Destiny. This one right here. Ignore my nails, y'all. And it is a little bit more powdery. So overall, this palette is a bit more powdery, but not by, I mean, the colors look good so far. And then let me get another shader brush and just go in and soften that edge. Okay, so under my lower lash line, I'm going to put down, my regular Marc Jacobs highliner. Why is it flying out? Let's go in with Parallel, which is that. Get a brush. Okay, so let me go in with, let me just go in with Parallel for right now. Right under, close to, right underneath the lash line. Okay, and the dupe for that is again Vibe from the Aura palette. Aura palette. Okay, outer corners, I'm gonna go in with the blacks. Kind of darken up that area. the Bad Habit with Immortal. Okay, so the Bad Habit side is a bit more blown out right here, right? So I'm just gonna come on this side and kind of blow that out a bit. Okay, for my brow bone color, I'm gonna go in with Unity from the Prism palette. I'm using a color switch because this is my favorite brush for brow bone highlight. And then I'm gonna go in with, what color is that? Dream State, the Bad Habit palette. Just going back with these same brushes that I use for the transition color, and just making sure that there's a smooth transition between the brow bones and the color that I put down previously. Okay, so let me finish the rest of my face. The eyes are basically done. I just got to do mascara, all that jazz, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so here's the look that I came up with. Same look I said. I hope I linked the video. If I haven't linked the video yet, it'll be linked somewhere. But I said that I wanted to use this Osiris color from the Prism palette with the hot pink lip. So that's what I did. And in my inner corners, I ended up going with Dimension. I actually think I'm gonna add a little bit more. So Dimension from the ABH palette, and then I'm gonna go and of course use my color switch, and then I'm gonna go in Erythral. Yeah, I was about to say Erythral. So in going and finishing up my face, I had a bit more fallout on the Anastasia Beverly Hills side. That might be because I packed my brush a bit more with the lid color that I used. So far they're looking pretty similar. Let me see, let me bring the camera down a little. So far they're looking pretty similar, right? So we shall see. I had the camera up in a different place today, so I don't know. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and go on with my day. Today's gonna be a long day for me, so I'm gonna do about let's see, it's 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock right now. It's 5 o'clock right now. Let's see the time. So right now it's 5:53. Okay, I'm not gonna be home till around 7 o'clock tonight. I have a long day at work, so we'll see how they wear. All right, guys. I will be back tonight. All right. Okay, guys. So I actually lost footage or lost the sound on this part of the video. So I apologize that this isn't the actual vocals that I put down to begin with. This was about 12 hours after. Yeah, about 12 hours, around 7 o'clock at night, a little bit later. And that is the Anastasia eyes on the left, Bad Habit eyes on the right. As you can see, they basically look the exact same. So all I can say is that these palettes are pretty much dupes. So like I said in the beginning, one is $10, the other one is I believe $42 or something like that. So honestly, as far as wear, application and everything, it's just basically easier for you to get the dupe if you do want to download the Shop Hush app and get it. Okay, so hope you enjoyed this Dupe it, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.